Please go for meditation.
Vampires need to bite.
But if you're hooked on classic TV,
You need Nick at Night.
Next on Nick at Night, it's the Mary Tyler Moore Show, followed by Taxi, and then another episode of Taxi. Experience the grand and glorious feeling of Nick at Night. This is the episode in which Mary models her most shocking outfit.
Love is all around, no need to waste it. You can have the town, why don't you take it? You're gonna make it after all. You're gonna make it after all.
See, I knew you wouldn't remember me.
Son of a gun! How are you?
You don't remember me.
What did I do? Come on in.
Who am I?
You and I shared the same
Self.
when I was in
Jail.
that time I got
Arrested.
for not revealing my news source. Well, come on in,
Sherry.
Sherry. How you been?
Fine, you?
Fine. You look terrific.
Thanks, you too.
Thanks.
Okay, why don't we cut the crapola?
Good. I was just going to suggest that.
Mary, I got busted again.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, it seems like lately every time I strike up a conversation with a guy, he turns out to be with the vice squad. Anyway, I got to thinking about that night that you and I spent in the cell together. Remember how you wanted a toothbrush so bad, and I got you one? And you said if there was ever anything that you could do for me, I should be sure and let you know. Well, I'm letting you know.
You want your toothbrush back?
All I want you to do is come down to the court with me tomorrow and tell the judge that you know me. See, I have to show him I know some upstanding citizens, and you're the only upstanding citizen I know. I mean, socially. It'll only take about an hour.
Yeah, sure. I'd be glad to.
Gee, that's great. I can't tell you how much I appreciate it.
Oh, no, it's all
The
right.
same courthouse, Friday at 11.
Okay.
Hey, maybe we could have lunch together afterwards. No, forget it. Let's not have lunch. You probably like to eat in those places where they cut off all the crusts.
You know, I don't understand something. I do you a favor, and you're giving me all these little shots.
Mary, I'd be enchanted to have lunch with you tomorrow. In fact, let's make a firm date, shall we?
Okay.
Right after my appearance in court. The only thing that could possibly interfere is if you screw up and they throw me back in the slammer. It's me, Mrs. Goldman.
Gee, it sounds like some dog.
It's not a dog, it's Mrs. Goldman across the hall. She barks to scare away burglars.
She has a very good imitation.
She should. She's had 3 months of obedience school.
Oh, well. This is nice. This is really very nice.
Who says a house is not a home? How come you didn't say anything about my 4 mink coats?
What am I supposed to say?
4 mink coats?
Well, I guess I just feel funny about people wearing dead animals for coats.
Yeah, well, if you wear them when they're alive, they claw your neck. You want a drink?
No, thank you. Listen, Sherry, there's something I think you and I have to talk about. You know, yesterday you said you just wanted me to come down to court for an hour. And, well, it didn't work out that way. I mean, I had to tell the judge that I would keep an eye on you and help you find a job.
Yeah, don't worry about that.
Well, I have to worry about it. I mean, I swore that in court.
Boy, did you ever. You had one hand on the Bible, one hand on your heart. You were looking at the American flag and your voice trembled. You brought tears to the bailiff's eyes.
Does all this mean you are not going to look for a job?
Who's going to hire me? My previous experience is not the kind of previous experience you put on a job application.
Sherry, I'm sure we could find you some kind of job. What about secretarial work?
I can't type.
How about bookkeeping?
I can't add.
Well,
Hello? No. Because I'm quitting. No, I'm not having a going out of business sale. Mary, it's been really keen knowing you. With all this job business, understand?
No, I don't. Sherry, look, you got me into this in the first place. Now, I do not enjoy being used.
Come on, it was a little fun, wasn't it?
Sherry, I put myself on the line for you. Now, you're going to live up to your part of the bargain. Tomorrow, we are going to look for a job for you, and that's the way it's going to be. Do you understand? Oh, shut up, Mrs. Goldman.
Hi, Murray.
Hi, Murray. Oh, hi, Georgette, Ted. How's the car rental business?
Just rolling along. That's kind of a car rental agency joke.
We just came back from lunch. We're celebrating this letter I got from the university yesterday. I know. Yeah, Harvard wants you to leave your brain to Yale. Go ahead and laugh. In a week and a half, you won't be laughing at Ted Baxter. You'll be laughing at Dr. Ted Baxter.
Ted's getting an honorary degree.
Oh. Watching Ding Dong School has finally paid off. Ding Dong School, nothing. It's from a college. Rutledge College.
They like to get a celebrity to speak at the graduation ceremony, and they give them a degree to get them to come.
They wanted to give me a master's, but my agent held out for a PhD. Yeah, I've heard of Rutledge. It isn't exactly one of your class universities. The school mascot is a fungus. I didn't know that. Anyway, right, I was thinking maybe if you got a moment, you could, take a moment to kind of check over my acceptance speech. Sure. Okay. Here goes. Friends, faculty members, fellow PhD guys.
Hi, Mary. You're just in time to hear Ted's honorary doctor's degree.
Hi, Mary. Who's your friend?
Oh, I'm sorry, Sherry Ferris. This is Georgette, Murray, and Ted.
Dr. Ted.
Well, I'm going to see Mr. Grant. Be right back.
Would you like to hear my acceptance speech? Come in. Friends, faculty members, fellow PhDs.
Mr. Grant?
I don't know why anyone puts pimentos in perfectly good bologna. Why can't they leave them in olives where they belong? What do you need, Mary?
Well, Mr. Grant, I have a friend. Well, no, she's not exactly a friend. She's more of an acquaintance. Well, you met her. Her name is Sherry Ferris. When you came to visit me that time in jail, she was in the same cell with me. She was
Mary. I know life. I've been around. Been on the street since I was 6 years old. You're afraid to use the word. I'll say the word for you. She's a lady of the evening.
I know you love it. Murr, what'd you think of it?
Thanks anyway, Mr. Grant. Well, Mr. Grant doesn't know of any jobs, but he's going to keep looking.
I know of a job.
Really?
Yes, the girl who works with me at the car rental agency just got fired today.
Well, do you think Sherry would have a chance?
Sure. If you want, I can take you over and introduce you to the manager. Only thing is, you have to be good at dealing with people. Have you had much experience with the public?
Three legendary heroes are looking for a new partner. And one young boy's out to prove he's the right man for the job. This Saturday and Sunday, see the special sneak preview of Disney's Tall Tale, The Unbelievable Adventures of Pecos Bill. Rated PG. Then stay. For America's America's #1 comedy. Man of the House is on the house, rated PG. Come for Disney's Tall Tales, stay for Man of the House this Saturday and Sunday. Check newspapers for participating theaters and showtimes.
The day he took his first steps is a day I'll never forget. It meant the beginning of a whole new world for him, and the start of new wonders and worries for me. I had to watch him and protect him more, and with all this new activity, even his diaper couldn't keep up. That's why I'm so grateful for these new Pampers Stretch. You see, Pampers Stretch is the first diaper with stretchy sides that actually stretch and move with every move he makes, so it fits like no diaper ever to help prevent gapping and leaking and to help keep him dry and as protected as the day he was born. And that day...
Pampers Stretch may be one more reason for 81% of all hospitals to choose Pampers. Pamper your baby with new Pampers Stretch. Keep them happy and dry.
My advice to you is get a prelude.
We'd like to run this offer by you. Now through March 20th, anyone with a JCPenney credit card can save 25% on a one-day shopping spree. So get yours today before this offer runs its course.
Sunday, give us 2 hours, we'll take off the weight when Nick at Night presents Very, Very Dieting. 4 fat-burning episodes of classic TV that'll turn your lard body into a hard body. Follow all the TV Land fitness tips from freeform step aerobics to total nutrition prevention. Then listen to the results.
You're too fat. You look sensational.
Don't miss Very, Very Dieting. This Sunday starting at 9, 8 Central on Nick at Night. Very, Very Dieting is brought to you by Texas Tourism.
Want to grab some lunch, Mary?
Oh, thanks, Mr. Grant, but I made other plans.
I thought I'd go over to that German place. The food's kind of good, and you can still get up some pretty lively conversations about the war. So you don't want to come?
No, it sounds like a lot of fun, but I promised Sherry I'd have lunch with her. It's her first day on the job.
Oh, okay. I know this is none of my business, but like I said, I don't think it's a good idea for you to get too friendly with that girl.
Mr. Grant?
I'm serious, Mary. Someone like Sherry can influence your life, you know what I mean?
It's ridiculous.
Look, when I was in college, there was this bar where a lot of girls hung out. And there was this one girl named Louise. Young, pretty. I kind of liked her. Yeah, I kind of liked her, and I thought maybe I could change her life. So one night, after the bar closed, I offered to drive her home. And after we pulled up to her trailer, I turned to her and I said, Louise, you're young, you're intelligent. Take a good look at what you're doing to your life before it's too late. I spoke to her for a whole hour. You know what she said? That'll be $20. Mary, that kind of woman doesn't change. And I just don't want to see your life get messed up because of Sherry.
Oh, Mr. Grant, my life isn't going to get messed up.
Oh, I don't know, Mary. You're different since you met her.
Wait a minute. How am I different? Just give me one example of how I'm different.
Remember a year or so ago when we were doing that series of reports on America's changing sexual attitudes?
Yes.
What'd you say?
I don't know. I can't remember something I said a year ago.
I'll tell you what you said. You said, let's not put it on. What people don't know won't hurt them. Not a great motto for a news show, is it, Mary? But that's what you said. And now, La Dolce Vita.
Mr. Grant.
Yeah?
You know what I did the other day?
What?
Went down to the docks.
Yeah?
And I wrote my name and my number in a phone book. For a hot time, call Mary. 30 million Frenchmen can't be wrong.
very nice.
Sherry's so much fun to work with. You should have heard this funny thing she said this morning. These two tricks came in and wanted
Now, you wait a minute, Georgette. 2 tricks?
That's what Sherry calls the customers at the company.
I guess I'll just go get some lunch now, Mary.
You ready for lunch?
Oh, maybe I better run to the girls' room and wash up before we go. The girl they fired at work locked herself in the bathroom and says she won't come out till they give her job back and free all the political prisoners.
So, the first day on the job, how's it feel?
Terrific. I'm quitting.
Oh, come on. Sherry, how bad can it be? Georgette loves her.
Georgette loves licking envelopes.
Hi. I haven't seen you in a couple of days, so I just thought I'd stop by and see how you're getting on.
Fine.
Fine. Managing okay?
Fine.
Well, that's just fine. What have you been doing with yourself?
Oh, this and that.
Well, when you say this and that, do you mean this and not so much that, or a lot of that and not so much of this?
Mary, when I said this and that, I didn't mean that.
Oh, come on, I know that. Didn't mean that. I just wondered if you were having any luck finding a job.
Yeah, I've been having a lot of luck.
Really?
I didn't get a job. Look, Mary, I've been through the want ads every day. There's nothing here that I like.
There's got to be something you want to do, something you want to be.
Yeah, there is. I've been seriously thinking of becoming a burden on society. Outside of that, nothing really interests me.
What about dreams? Didn't you ever dream of being somebody? Everybody has that kind of dream.
Yeah? What's yours?
Well, I've got my dreams. I just don't know I can tell them. I don't want anyone to laugh at them. But sometimes, in the newsroom, my mind wanders and I dream about being this famous ballerina.
I know what you mean. I've had dreams like that myself.
Terrific. What are your dreams?
I used to dream that I'd like to become a dress designer.
Well, that's wonderful. Did you ever try it?
Yeah, once in high school, I made a dress for a friend. I fitted it right on her.
And did she like it?
I hope so. I forgot to put the zipper in. As far as I know, she's still in it.
Sherry, why don't you give it a try for just a couple of weeks? I mean, you might find you have a real flair for this.
Nah.
Come on, what do you have to lose?
Nah.
What's the matter, Sherry? Afraid to take a chance? Afraid you'll find out you don't have the talent? Just don't have the... Is that it?
That's it, Cookie. You want to go out to dinner? I've been cooped up in my place for a solid week. I figure I deserve a night out.
You've been designing dresses.
No, I came over to show you my dry cleaning.
How'd they turn out?
See for yourself. It's a little present for you. I designed it especially for you.
Oh, Sherry. I'll go put it on. Oh, listen, can you answer that for me?
Hi.
Oh, hi, Sherry. Where's Mary?
Oh, she's in there getting dressed. Come on in. She'll be right out.
He just got his honorary degree.
Want to see my diploma? It's real sheepskin.
Gee, it must have been murder getting him in the typewriter.
That's funny. Get it, Ted?
Well, sure I get it. I'm a PhD.
It's very nice, Ted.
Thanks. They let me keep the tassel to my cap, too. I'd hang in my rearview mirror. You know, it's always been one of the big regrets in my life to never had a chance to go to college. College. Flirtation walk. Fraternity handshakes. Candy raids. Election of the homecoming queen. Kissing rock. Yeah. Higher education must be a wonderful thing.
Look, I'm sure if this fits.
Oh, that's terrible.
Well,
No, I forgot the most important part. It must be in the car. I'll be right back.
Oh. She designed this. Sherry did. She designed it especially for me.
Get me a glass of water.
But Ted, you just had all that soda.
Get me a glass of water.
It's very nice. It sure shows off your skin.
Speaking of skin, you want to see my diploma?
Oh, maybe later, Ted. Georgette, am I being too critical, or is this dress really awful?
I don't know. It looks so terrible on you, I can't tell.
You never looked so fantastic in your life.
Ted!
There, grab a glass of water.
I've never seen you so thirsty.
I know this may sound insane to you, Mary, but on those occasions when I dream of you, you're like that.
Ted, please don't look at me that way.
It's all right, I'm a doctor.
Ted, you're making me nervous.
I'm making you nervous. You're making me crazy.
You are scrunching up your diploma.
I don't care anymore.
Ted, are you through yet? I gave you a little extra time because you always act so silly about things like this. Ted, do you want me to get a dress like that?
I want every woman in the free world to get a dress.
Georgette, what am I going to tell Sherry? She really thinks she can be a designer.
Well, I always think honesty is the best policy. Unless telling the truth hurts someone's feelings. In which case, I think it's better to lie.
No, I can't lie. I always blush when I lie.
If you don't blush on your legs and stomach, nobody will notice. Mary, would it be easier if Ted and I left when you talked to Sherry?
Yes, I think it would. I hope you don't mind.
No, we don't mind.
Well, I mind. I want to stay.
Yeah, this is what I need. Yeah. What do you think? You like it?
Well, it's certainly original. And it's colorful. It's very, very colorful.
Ted, we have to leave.
No, we don't.
Ted, I'm only going to tell you this once. Move it or lose it.
Okay.
Well,
what do you think?
Well, Sherry, it's just not my particular taste, you know? I mean, I'm just a little old-fashioned, modest. I mean, you know, when we were kids, we used to play doctor. I used to play the receptionist.
You don't like the dress?
Well, I think I gotta be honest. I just don't think you have the talent to be a designer.
You think it stinks?
No, come on now, stinks. That's a pretty strong word.
Lousy?
Yeah, lousy. Sherry, I think I just have to be honest with you here. I don't think you're going to make it as a designer.
You really don't think so?
I really don't.
Gee, what am I going to say to the guy that hired me?
The guy that hired you?
Yeah, I took my designs to this dress manufacturer this afternoon. He loved them. He wants me to start work tomorrow.
That's terrific. Well, Sherry, I feel so stupid about what I just said.
Oh, no, don't feel stupid. He didn't like this one either. He thought green was the wrong color for a bridal gown.
Watch the cast of Taxi starring as the cast of Taxi. Alex as Lotka.
You did that?
Lotka as Alex. Lotka as Tony.
Yo, Lotka, how you doing?
Bobby as Louie. Louie as Tattoo.
You come to play, boss.
And
Shoot, Ignatowski has himself.
watch the cast of Taxi on Taxi in 2 episodes every weeknight here on Nick at Night. Smell anything?
Potpourri?
and a wet dog.
Other air fresheners just mask odors. Nutri-Air neutralizes them.
Could you do that again?
Nutri-Air clears the air.
Oh, he's still here. This year, you could spend $500 on ballet lessons. Next year, $680 on guitar. Then it's on to horseback riding, acting lessons, karate. But what about investing in something she won't outgrow? A healthy smile. Orthodontics is more affordable now than ever. So call for the name of an orthodontist near you and give her a smile that's good for life.
It's the most popular meat in the world, and it's not what you're thinking. It's multilingual, multi-coastal. It's every day and everywhere. It's at home, and it's abroad. It's north, it's south, it's east, it's west, it's pork, and it's what the world is coming to. The other white meat. Taste what's next.
No little cinnamon gum freshens breath longer than Big Red.
So kiss a little longer, stay close a little longer, put your hands together longer, longer with Big Red. That Big Red freshness lasts right to it. Your fresh breath goes on and on, while you chew and say goodbye a little longer, make it last a little longer. Give your breath long lasting freshness with Big Red.
The beach can kill your hair. That's why I use Pert Plus Dry Damaged.
Shampoo and conditioner in one for soft, manageable hair.
The beach is hard on your hair, but nobody has to know.
Pert Plus.
When TV Guide chose the all-time best TV, we weren't surprised. When Entertainment Weekly chose the best TV, we weren't surprised. When you're looking for the all-time best TV, it's no surprise you choose Nick at Night, the home of classic TV.
Well, okay, give me a second, I'll change. We'll have a celebration dinner.
Leave it on. If you spill something on the front, you've got a 50-50 chance it'll miss.
Who is it?
Whoa!
Hi, big fella.
Happy St. Patrick's Day. You're watching The Wearing of the Green, a St. Patrick's Day celebration featuring classic TV tinted green. Stay tuned. Taxi is next on Nico Nite.